Hi everybody, back with another video here. Today I'm going to go over two fairly new Montale. Actually, this one is called Montale Herbal Aquatica. I don't know if you can see that. I'll get some close-ups. It doesn't really matter. This is just a sample. I wanted to sample these before I blind bought them, of course, because Montale and Mancera's are quite risky blind buys. This one here is actually Mancera. It's called French Riviera. Montale and Mancera are owned by the same parent company. So they're essentially the same brand, they just have different names they go by, but they're very similar style in the way that they do their fragrances. They're very loud, obnoxious, unconventional type of fragrances. And so these are two new, fresher offerings from them that I wanted to try. I'm gonna go ahead and spray them on the back of my hands, and I'll let you know how the opening is, how the mids are, how it progresses, how it dries down, etc. So this will not be a first impression, actually. I just want to be honest with you guys. I did spray these once when they came in about, it's got to be over a month ago, probably close to 2 months ago I got these in. And I sprayed them once, and I sprayed them alongside of a bunch of other stuff, and I didn't really get the full picture, and I honestly don't remember how they smell. I put them in the back of my closet. They just kind of sat there in my fragrance wardrobe, and I haven't been smelling them or anything. So I've forgotten essentially what they smell like. So we're gonna go ahead and go with Herbal Aquatica over here on my left hand. We'll do 3 good sprays. I really want to give it a good chance. Let it soak into my hand. Give that a minute to dry out a little bit, and I'll tell you what the opening smells like. Okay, so off the top, it smells citrusy, a little floral, a little, I don't want to say feminine, but yeah, a little feminine to me. It's kind of a perfumey smell, if that makes sense. Definitely something in the category of a floral citrus perfume. It's got just a hint of creaminess to it, maybe like a sandalwood in there. It's somewhat sweet, but not super sweet. I don't know, there's hardly any spices. It's not like, there'd be, yeah, some greenery, but there's no like spiciness, no pepperiness. It's not like a spicy green, you know, it's more kind of a floral green. First impressions, not something that I'm extremely pumped about. I like it, but I think it would go better on my wife than on me. So it smells good, but probably not something I'm gonna wear, just off of first impressions. And let's go over here to French Riviera by Mancera. And I'll put pictures of these, like full presentation, in the video so you guys can see exactly what they look like. I know this isn't ideal, but it is what it is. I'm sorry, but I don't want to blind buy these fragrances if I'm gonna hate them. Hope you can understand that. Soak the back of my hand good and proper there. All right, French Riviera by Mancera. Okay, so French Riviera is definitely more lemony. I definitely get a lot of sharp, bright citrus like lemon and a lot less florals. It's salty and it's transparent, kind of breezy. Now that it's settled just a little bit, I am getting some florals. I can't tell you exactly what it smells like. Kind of white floral, maybe jasmine. So yeah, bright lemon, jasmine, sea salt, aquatic notes, slightly green. Comparing it against this Herbal Aquatica as far as the opening goes, they're similar but different. Like, I don't know how to describe that to you, but this one is more citrus forward, while this one is slightly more floral forward. But they're in the same ballpark. They're both aquatic, salty fragrances that would be definitely summer orientated. So I don't know, first impressions, I'm not just enamored with either. They're good, they're okay. Are they worth the money? I don't know yet. So I'm gonna let these dry down, and I'll come back when I have more information for you. All right, it's been a few hours here and I'm back, and we'll just go over my thoughts on these now to wrap the video up. Herbal Aquatica, I'll put the notes on the screen right now. I looked them up while I was gone, and it features mint, lotus, sandalwood, vanilla, bergamot, and a bunch of other stuff. But essentially what I smell on this one is, I get kind of a green note, but not, I wouldn't put it as mint. It's more in the green tea category for me. And I definitely get a lot of that watery lotus or like watery floral notes. And the sandalwood and vanilla mixed with all that makes it kind of creamy and, in my opinion, quite feminine. So I personally don't like this one for me. However, the smell is very, very nice. and I think it would smell great on a female. That's just my opinion, and if you try it and you like it, don't let me tell you what to wear. But that's just my thoughts on it. So yeah, nice fragrance, kind of generic, kind of boring, kind of feminine. It's a pass. Okay, and then on to French Riviera by Mancera. This one features notes of orange, ginger, tangerine, sea notes, pine tree, vetiver, tiare flower, sea salt, white musk, and a few others, but I'll put those on the screen as well. This one the performance doesn't seem like it's very great. It's still there, but it's weakening up quite a bit. It's very generic again. It sits flat on my skin. It doesn't pop off my skin very, very nicely. The orange doesn't come across, super citrusy or rindy or mouth-watering at all. Going by the notes, I should love this one, but I just don't love it that much. So once again, I'm a little disappointed in how these fragrances are coming across. They're okay. They're just okay. They're nothing fantastic, and they're not really worth the money to me. So unfortunately, both of them are a pass for me, and they both just smell kind of like a generic, slightly feminine aquatic fragrance. But that's my thoughts on these two. If you have any opinions on them, if you've smelled them, please let me know in the comments. Otherwise, thanks for watching.